Okay, hey team, so I'm just making a quick video to introduce the new software that we're going to be using that integrates with Trello so we can communicate even better and so we can understand how the project fits in together so we can prioritize tasks together and get be much more effective with our time. So I'm going to go jump right into it and I'm going to show you, for example, the dev team's Trello board. Now I've identified these as the next things that we need to do for the next sprint. And what's going to happen is Glenn and I are going to break it down into tasks for Ravi and Chetan's team over here. So as you can see, we've already started breaking it down for Ravi. Now, what's going to happen and how it actually fits in with Trello is like this. So let's examine quickly the trainer side. So what it is, it allows us to work backwards from the outcome that we want, which is, or the short-term goal, which is launching both the trainer and the client side perfectly so we can launch the app and go from there. So I've broken it down into the trainer side and into the client side. So this is the milestone that we obviously want to achieve, which is that it's perfect as an MVP. And these are the tasks that need to be done perfectly for that to be the case. Now from here, what I've done is broken it down into sprints. So this is Ravi's first sprint over here, which is the mock client being submitted, the trainer side UI is being done and submitted, and the trainer side onboarding submitted. And then we have a scrum where I review this and then add the next tasks plus look at the bugs that we also need to improve. So yes, and then the next sprint was these tasks over here, which is a couple of new tasks, but mainly they're bugs. So it basically allows us to break the project down into smaller chunks and see what fits in with what. Now, if you're wondering what these lines over here are, they're really, really cool because it allows us to know what tasks are dependent on what. So you can link, or I can link, and all these tasks, so I know what needs to be done and where we're at with a project. So that's why I want to use this. It allows all of us to see where our tasks fit in together. Now, to give you a quick example of how this fits in with Trello, I'll quickly go back to Trello. Oh, oops, my mistake. Sorry about that. Now, let's go. Now, like I said, so all these tasks will be divvied up between these two teams, and what's going to happen is these are the tasks this is the outcome that I want. So, for example, I want fixed template issues. Now, obviously, for that to be the case, there's more than one specific task for that to be done. But because I don't have the technical knowledge, Glenn is going to break these down into, say, for example, test X, these outcomes over here, test X, test Y, and test Z. And these are going to be the specifics to get those outcomes complete. So I'll set these ones over here, and then from there, Glenn will break them down into specific tasks for the dev teams under the actual final outcome that I want. So let's say I want to get the PT home screen redone. Then I set that as a task for the next sprint, and then Glenn is going to break it down for the dev team and allocate it to one of you and give the specific tasks that are required. Now, what I really want you to focus on is these numbers over here. This is what we really all need to work together and nail. So this allows us to see how well the task's being completed. So at the beginning, it's going to be 0 like this, and when you get it complete, put in 100, or if you're up to 50, put in 50 or whatever. And what that allows us to do is you can see what tasks are required for you to finish your sprint, and also that allows me to see where we're up to in the sprint as well. So I can click PT home screen to find out what's happening, and I can see that the first task's been done completely and the second one's halfway done, and that allows me to know how far we are along the sprint and what needs to be done, and if anything's missing, then we can discuss and identify it very, very quickly. So I really need everyone in the team to use teamgantt effectively so we can keep on top of the project as it gets busier and busier. So I think that's pretty much covers it. So yeah, I'll allocate all the tasks to people, the times are set, Yeah, and if you have any questions on any of the tasks, what we really need to work together and do, all of us, is communicate with each other a little bit better. So Ravi's been messaging me saying, can I see, for example, he wants these steps over here, and really communicating well with me. So I need anyone that needs a hand with anything to tag me or Glenn in something and ask us, and that way we'll be able to get onto it a lot quicker and get the app moving a lot smoother as well. So that's just quickly introducing Team Gantt, which is what we'll be using. And yeah, okay, that's it for today.